out to you. This goes out to you, and you, and you, and you.
Alright, back at it with the only free MMA channel that fucking matters. And we're about to do fucking Frankie Edgar vs. the world. This was requested by Crazy Horse Bennett. So motherfucking let's get to it. First we're going to do the knowledge, then we're going to do how he would do versus 1 through 15. Frankie is that motherfucking dude. In my opinion, he is going to be a Hall of Famer. Beat BJ Penn 3 times. They fought 3 times, he won 3 times. It wasn't no rubber match, it was just like, man, I need that win. Still couldn't get it. Let's get into the motherfucking history. Frankie Edgar came into the UFC, I believe, in 2007. Let me see. And he came into the UFC in 2007 versus Tyson Griffin. He went on a 3-fight win streak, then he lost to Gray Maynard in 2008. Then he went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-fight win streak, and 2 of those were including 2 title fights against BJ Penn for the belt. So after his first loss in the UFC, he went on a 3-fight win streak, got the title shot, beat BJ Penn for the title, then he defended against BJ Penn in the rematch. Then Gray Maynard got a title shot, and then the first fight was a draw. The next, Gray Maynard got a rematch due to the draw, and Gray Maynard lost. He ended up finishing Gray Maynard in the 4th or 5th round. After that, Benson Henderson beat Frankie Edgar and took his title, and then Frankie Edgar went for the rematch, and he lost again. So he lost 3 title fights in a row. He lost to Benson Henderson twice, then Jose Aldo. After that, he went on another winning spree. 5-fight winning spree. Charles Oliveira, BJ Penn a 3rd time, Cub Swanson, Uriah Faber, Chad Mendez, all top-level guys. Then he lost to Jose Aldo again. So he lost to Benson Henderson twice and Jose Aldo twice. And now he's on his current 2-fight winning streak, Jeremy Stephens and Yair Rodriguez. So he's a motherfucking savage. He's 22-5 with 1 draw. Featherweight. He's fought for titles. He's won titles against BJ Penn, and then he's lost title fights against other guys. He also won title fights against Gray Maynard. So to me, he's definitely going to be a Hall of Famer, one of the best featherweights for sure, easily in the world. Now let's go through the 1 through 15. Frankie Edgar versus the champion Jose Aldo. That could change after tonight. I think Frankie Edgar would lose to Jose Aldo. He's already lost to Jose Aldo twice, so I would think he would lose again in the 3rd rematch. The 3rd time. Max Holloway. I think Max Holloway might be able to beat Frankie Edgar, man, because his length, his tall. I don't know. I mean, it'd be a good ass fight, man. It'd be a good fight. Frankie, one thing about him is he has 22 wins and like 11 of them are decisions. So he's definitely fine with getting that win. All of his fights aren't the most entertaining, but he's still a really good fighter. I would pick Max Holloway. Max Holloway's my guy, but it would definitely be a good fight to watch. Versus Ricardo Lamas. I believe Frankie Edgar's already beat Ricardo Lamas. I'm not 100% sure. But if not, I would definitely pick Frankie. Cub Swanson. Frankie Edgar has already beat Cub Swanson. I would definitely pick Frankie again in the rematch. The Korean Zombie just pulled from his fight at UFC 214. I think Frankie Edgar would. I would like to watch that fight, but I do think Frankie Edgar would beat the Korean Zombie. Anthony Pettis. I got Frankie. I think Anthony Pettis is actually going back up to lightweight. Yair Rodriguez. Ooh, Frankie. We just seen what Frankie did to Yair. Ooh. Jeremy Stephens. I believe Frankie has already beat Jeremy Stephens. Brian Ortega, Dennis Bermudez, Renato Moicano, Darren Elkins. I definitely got Frankie against all those guys. Doo-Ho Choi. It'd be a fun fight just because that's the Korean fucking Superboy, but you gotta pick Frankie. That'd be like Yair. Pump the brakes. Mirsad Bektik, Henan Barao. Ooh. Mirsad Bektik, I got Frankie, Henan Barao. I would go with Frankie, but I would like to see the fight. Yeah, man. So that's the 1 through 15. Shout out to motherfucking Crazy Horse Bennett for the request. You requested somebody else the world too. I'll get to that. You said Michael Johnson. I'll get to that shit too, man. I don't know what else to say, man. Fuck it. It is what it is. Let the hitters know what you think in the comments.